If your business needs you for everything, you don't have a business, you have a job. Most business owners wait until the last couple of days of the year before taking any action to try and build a scalable business. So in this video, I'm going to give you 3 simple steps that you can take to build a business that will actually run without you, so you can be ahead of the curve of pretty much every business owner in your niche. Now, the first thing to realize is time is not infinite. It's limited. And if we're doing everything manually, we have zero leverage, time will run out, and we will eventually break and not be able to sustain the demands that we currently have. The simplest way to fix this is to build systems that will do the workload for us. Everyone tells you to build systems, but I think a lot of business owners don't really understand what systems are. If we look at a task is something that needs to be done consistently multiple times. If it's a one-off task, we don't really need to build systems for that. But if it's a task that is happening consistently multiple times, essentially anything more than once, we need to build a system so that then we don't have to do this moving forward. Now, how do we do this? The way that we do this is we build what is called an SOP, a standard operating practice. In business, anything that happens more than once, we want to build a standard way of doing it so we can then offload this task. If the task is fully built on us having a step-by-step process in our head, well, that's never going to be scalable and you're going to be stuck doing that for the rest of your life. Instead, next time you're doing it, make a simple step-by-step list of all of the steps that you take. If you want to make this even easier for you, you can use an AI software called Tango that will literally screen record your screen as you're doing it and build you a PDF step-by-step SOP that you can use. This is your first step to scaling out of any simple task because you can offload this then. You can give that SOP to pretty much anyone and they can then come in and do this. That then means that you've now built consistency in your business because tasks can happen time and time again, even if you're working, even if you're not working. But the real win happens when we realize that we need to build systems, and systems are structures that we build that mean tasks can happen when we're not doing them. Building an SOP is a system. But we can go one step further and we can automate this. We can go to a software called Zapier.com, and I've got plenty of videos on my channel showing you how to use Zapier, and we can create a free account. On this free account, we can then connect all the different softwares that we're using and we can create simple automations that then happen automatically. People booking calls, leads opting in, clients signing up, clients checking in, whatever those tasks are, we can pretty much automate all of them so that they happen without us thinking about them. The real leverage happens when things can happen in our business without us having to think about it. Because headspace is something that will then very much get taken up if you don't have systems that do the work for us. Step 1, build systems, automate them on Zapier. You can do it for free so you don't even have the cost of staff. Now, the second thing that we want to really think about is email marketing has always been and will always be an insanely profitable platform. Most business owners neglect email marketing, they don't run email campaigns, and as a result, they waste thousands of pounds. It's so simple to do. Now, let's think about this logically. If your business right now has 0 follow-up sequences, your business essentially will stop making money when you stop working. We don't want that. We want to build a business that will make you money when you take time off, when you can travel, when you have time off with your family, with your friends, and your business still makes money. That is a proper business, and I think most business owners fail to always reach that step, so they essentially then have a glorified job. Instead, we can use a free software to start with called MailerLite. We can create simple automated sequences. These automated sequences can then happen based off leads doing certain things. Based off leads filling out application forms but not booking sales calls. Based off leads booking sales calls and nurturing them before their call. Based off leads buying and paying us money, and we can have a sequence to drip feed our onboarding process. We can build all these different follow-up sequences that can run on email, on MailerLite, but then we can also plug in additional softwares to make them run on things like SMS and even WhatsApp. We can then pull ourselves out of being stuck having to manage every lead ourselves. We then don't miss leads, we don't chase leads. Leads come to us and our systems do the selling for us. Now, the third step to allow us to get ahead of all of our competition is to realize that we do get to a point where we have to bring on staff members. We will be at a point in our business where we need to hire staff to do tasks for us. We can automate as much as we can. We can build systems for as much as we can. We can streamline processes as much as we can, but inevitably we get to a point where we need to hire staff to also help us with workload. The best place to do this is on a software called Upwork. It's a website. You can put up job posts, you can find talent across the whole entire world, so you're not just capped to your local country. And then this means you can actually build a team that can do tasks for you and with you, and you can actually build a proper business. Upwork's phenomenal. You put up a job post, you have talent essentially answering the application questions that you put down, you can have conversations with them, and then you can narrow this down to your 3 best fits. I then personally get on a call with each of the 3 individually, or your team can do this. When you build out a team, we have an operations team, and the operations team can then get on a call with them, and you can then assess if all 3 of them are a good fit, or if there's one that's the best fit. Based off who you think would be really good fits, even if there's a couple out of those 3 that could be a good fit, you then give each of them a task, the same task. You then see who does it the quickest, who does it the most accurate, and who communicates the best throughout it. Then you hire that person and you keep the other potential candidates on a list, so you have them as a fallback. You can then very quickly and very simply hire incredibly talented talent across the world to come in and do tasks for you. You then have 3 simple ways that if you plug that into your business, you have systems that do work for you, you have systems that sell for you, and you have staff members scaling your business with you as well. Scaling a business in 2026 is a lot simpler, but it's only simpler if you actually take action.